I'm Dylan Black, celebrating International Women's Day with a lady who has fed us over the years in maybe a bit too much. She fed us a lot, but it's always healthy and it's always welcomed. The mom in the know, Julie Findlay.
Thank you.
Foodland
Thanks
Ontario.
for having me. Well, you're right. I do love to feed people. I love food. It's March break. Your kids are going to want to eat, but you don't have to get all fussed. We don't have to wake up early in the morning to make lunches. We don't have to make breakfast. In fact, why don't we take the opportunity to have kids sort of cook on their own, get them in the kitchen, because you know what, that's life skills, and we're all about making sure everybody's involved. And you love cooking with me, like it's just, it's a nice environment. I mean, it doesn't need to be me, I'm not going to go to everyone's house, but make it exciting. Yeah, absolutely. And then the other thing I thought of is a lot of people don't get a chance to get away March break. You know, you're not taking the flight, so why don't you have a theme night? So I decided we should go Caribbean, anywhere you want to go, but I picked some great recipes from Foodland Ontario. So I have a jerk-style rainbow trout with the carrot apple relish. But first, we're going to make a very popular thing. It's an apple rum and raisin bread pudding. Super easy, even though the name is quite long, but it's using all things local. So just like when you're in the Caribbean, you're walking down to the market, you're picking things, it's all fresh, it's all local. So I thought it was a nice tie-in. So we'll make it easy. Right away, we're going to take 3 Ontario eggs. All right. I'm going to throw those in.
Can I say first that you said that you don't need to fuss? This looks like you've been fussing for weeks.
No,
this is a lot of stuff.
No, just because they're in pretty glass bowls. But to be honest, I think the kids love having the glass bowls, and it's just measuring out things. So right away, you're taking them to the grocery store, you're introducing them to what's local, what's around, and then you're getting them to measure things. So you might as well throw out the glass bowl. It's pretty fun. Yeah, and then we've got 3 cups of milk. That makes sense. We put in here. And while we're mixing this little mixture, we're going to add rum or apple juice, 1/4 cup, to your 1/2 cup of raisins, and just let that soak.
Which one is that, by
the way?
You know what?
Is it rum or is it apple but it's juice? Going to burn off.
Oh, okay.
It's not going to work. And I'm making this for a friend of mine, so I'm not sure.
So this wouldn't be for the kids then, because there's rum in it, or they're
it's
cool?
going to cook off.
Might calm them down a bit.
Yeah, that's good thinking. See, you're thinking ahead. You're a natural parent right there. So we've got 3 eggs, our milk. We're going to put in a 1/2 cup, or a 1/2 cup of sugar and some vanilla, and then we're going to have 8 cups already prepared of white stale bread. So stale bread. Stale bread. You know what? It doesn't need to be stale, but it always soaks in nicer if it is stale. So I'm just going to pop that in here, and while we do the rest of our mixture, we are going to just pop this in. Whoops, without the Caribbean fluff.
It's a lot of stale bread.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's probably about 1/2 loaf.
Yeah. So what, you just like leave that out, or do you just wait for it to expire?
You know what, I leave it out. Later? You know what, you could let it expire, but it usually goes moldy before it gets stale. But just crack the bag open.
I don't know how you like your stale bread, but
if you know, this is actually a great tip. If you know that your bread is not going to be eaten by the time you want to get it used, just open the bag and then use it as a bread pudding. Yeah. So I've already cored and not peeled. I've left the skin on. That's got most of your nutrients. For the apples, and I'm going to add in the other half of the brown sugar and some cinnamon and mix this. This is another opportunity. I don't know if there's some parents at home that are like, oh, thank goodness I'm taking a break from lunches because I don't know what they want to eat. Take them to the store, get them to try all the different Ontario apples, because there's Macintosh, I know you love your Granny Smith, but no, I'm going to take you to the store. These are Cortland. Try one of these. Nice and crunchy. You don't want to try one of those? Okay.
You want me to try one?
Yeah, try one. And it's nice with cinnamon on it, too.
Okay.
Crunchy. It's got a nice taste.
That is nice.
Some of them, the Cortland has a little bit of a tang to it. And then your Macintosh, which is a lot of people like to use for pies. That's a nice soft taste. Okay. We're going to add these 2 in. You're going to have your oven already at 350. You're going to cook it for 45 minutes or until it's browned.
I would just be picking at it just like that before it even got cooked.
It's already made.
You want me to try this?
I do want you to try it. And what's fun is get to the sugar bush, get some maple syrup on top, or get some Ontario. This is Dairy Farmers of Canada, some whipped cream, or you can make it yourself.
Right, fair enough.
Okay, so you're going to try that.
Just under 3 minutes left too. So.
Oh, do we? Okay.
Yeah, the time's
okay. After you put that in the pan, you're going to put some melted butter.
All right.
And we're of course going to put our raisins in here. So the rainbow trout. This is delicious. So you want, the other thing that's great about the holidays is taking time to try out spices. So I know your mouth is full, but I was hoping you could, you know what, I could read it out.
What would you like to do?
You know what, we're going to do the rub first. So if you quickly read it out, I'm going to throw it all together. So I've got some black pepper
here. So in a small bowl, combine allspice, pepper, thyme, sugar, salt, cinnamon, And cayenne pepper.
Yes, so this is a little bit of sugar there. Okay. This is a trick. The allspice is how much cayenne pepper that you want to put in. So the spicier you want it, the more cayenne you're going to put it. You're going to put in your 2 cloves of garlic, 2 tablespoons of olive, and you're going to spread this onto your fish, and you're just going to put it in the oven on broil or on the stovetop, and it's a nice jerk sauce. Everyone is going to love this. And then what's added on the side is an apple carrot relish. I know you're still eating, but can you read the ingredients to me?
Of course, so I could. Yeah. I make time for you.
There you go.
In a medium bowl, tossed apple with lime juice to coat.
Perfect. So we're just going to squeeze a bit of lime. We've already done our carrot.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt.
That's okay. So add the carrot, honey, parsley, ginger, salt, pepper, and cinnamon. Mix well, of course.
Yes.
Cover and chill until ready to serve.
See, wouldn't it be fun if we just had you in the kitchen reading the instructions? And people would be like, oh my gosh, it's still in black. A little bit of cinnamon.
You'd be the only one that cares.
2 tablespoons of honey. And this is a nice relish that's on the side. You can get kids doing potato wedges. They could have a salad on the side. And you've got yourself a Caribbean meal. You've got your drinks. Strawberries are now in season because the greenhouse has come out in the fall, and they're now all season long.
I would have never thought that strawberries would be in season at this time of year.
You've got to try that lemonade later. It's delicious.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, and so there's a lot that you can do, but this whole process has kids getting recipes, reading recipes, measuring, making sure they're seeing what's local, and having a lot of fun in the kitchen.
Well, we have fun in the kitchen every time you're here. And I could just keep eating that too, but I mean, I have a show to host here, so I don't want to.
Okay, was it delicious?
Or anything. That's exceptional.
Yeah, foodlandontario.ca.
Big March break plans for yourself?
You know what? We are leaving here and we're going up to Chambon ski for a little bit.
That's very nice.
I know, it's
lovely
good.
with the extra powder that we've received, of course. For everything, of course, all of your recipes and everything that you can imagine, of course, foodlandontario.ca. And we can't wait to eat some of this after the show. The volunteers and I are going to be a lot of fun.
I know. I love feeding you guys. That's what March Break's about, too.
Julie Findlay, exceptional woman. Thank you very much for being on our show.
Thanks for having
me.
As
always. Infant and toddler sleep consultant Erin Junker joins us next on Daytime.